Your battery will last forever. Revive old batteries for free at home in 5 minutes. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you a great tip to solve a common problem when doing DIY repairs. The old battery doesn't work. First, I check the old battery so you can clearly see what we are dealing with. I take a simple test light and touch it to the terminals. The bulb does not light up at all. To be sure, I grab a newer battery and do the same test. This time the bulb lights up right away. That quick comparison matters. Next, I use a multimeter. On the old battery, the voltage is very low and unstable. On the good battery, the reading is steady and within a normal range. This step confirms the problem is inside the old battery, not the cables or the tools. Always take a moment here. It saves guesswork later and keeps the repair safe and controlled. Let me know your location in the comments. What state are you in? And what projects are you working on at home? I wipe the outside clean so no dirt falls inside. Then I use a screwdriver and carefully open the battery caps one by one. Take your time here. Keep the tool straight and your hands steady. This step prepares the battery for cleaning on the inside and keeps everything controlled and safe. Now it is time to remove the old acid from the battery. You take a tray and slowly pour the acid out of the battery into it. Move carefully and keep the battery steady so nothing splashes. Once it is empty, you take it outside where there is good airflow. To filter the acid, you place a clean cloth into the liquid and let one end hang down into a large plastic bottle with the top cut off. The acid will travel through the cloth and drip into the bottle below. This simple method helps catch debris and sediment. You do not rush this step. Slow and steady keeps you safe and keeps the acid usable for later. Now, you rinse the battery for the first time using distilled water. You slowly pour the distilled water into the battery until it reaches the normal fill level. Gently tilt and shake the battery so the water reaches every cell inside. This helps loosen any remaining residue left from the old acid. After a short moment, you carefully pour the water back out into a separate container. Do not reuse it. This first rinse prepares the battery for deeper cleaning in the next steps. Now, you prepare the cleaning mix using warm water and toothpaste. You boil clean water first. Then, let it cool down until it is warm, about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. You do not want it too hot. Next, squeeze a generous amount of regular toothpaste into a container. Pour the warm water in slowly and stir until it turns into a smooth, milky mixture. Make sure there are no thick clumps left. Once it is ready, you carefully pour this mixture into the battery. Fill it just enough to cover the inside plates. Gently rock the battery back and forth so the mixture can reach all internal surfaces. Then you let it sit for about 30 minutes. Now you rinse the battery 2 more times with distilled water. You pour fresh distilled water into the battery, gently shake it to wash the inside, then pour it back out. You repeat this process one more time with clean water. Each rinse helps remove any toothpaste residue and loosen buildup left behind. You take your time and make sure the water comes out clear before moving on. This step is important because a clean interior helps the battery work better and prevents problems later. Now, you bring the filtered acid back to the battery. You slowly pour the acid into each cell until it reaches the proper level. Take your time and keep the battery steady so nothing spills. Once the acid is inside, you carefully place the caps back on the battery. To seal them, you apply a thin bead of silicone sealant around the edges. Press the caps down firmly and wipe away any excess. This helps prevent leaks and keeps moisture out. Let the silicone set for a short while before moving on. This step restores the battery's internal balance and prepares it for charging. Now you clean the battery terminals and give it a test charge. You spray a small amount of WD-40 on the top of the battery and wipe it clean with a cloth. Then you take fine sandpaper and lightly sand both terminals until the metal looks bright again. Clean terminals help current flow without resistance. After that, you connect the charger, making sure positive goes to positive and negative to negative. You turn the charger on and let it run for about 2 hours. While it charges, you keep an eye on it and make sure nothing gets warm or leaks. This charging step tells you if the battery is ready to work again. Now, the battery is back together, clean, charged, and ready to work again. You took something most people would replace and gave it another chance with patience and simple steps. This kind of repair saves money and keeps useful things out of the trash. If you enjoy fixing things around your home and garage like this, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend who still believes in doing things the hands-on way.